budget. So, as you read in the title of the video, this is going to be like a super budget showdown. And well, in front of me I have the 3 best budget IEMs that, in my opinion, let's say. And well, here they are. So, let's jump straight to the comparison. And starting with the base. So, it's no surprise that the basiest IEM of these 3 is the VK4s. The base on the VK4s, I would say that is a little bit too much for some people. It's definitely not the fastest bass, you know, with busy songs it can sound a little bit muddy and slow, so and on detail, but I would actually consider it to be a really nice bass. I mean, it's really musical, it adds a lot of fun to your songs, but yeah, for critical listening it's not the best, you know, because it tends to bleed a little bit into the mids, but not a huge problem for me. Now for the EDXs. So the EDXs is pretty much a faster bass, but no, not super fast. So it's definitely faster than on the VK4s, but I wouldn't say that it's necessarily better. It's still a little bit accentuated, you know, your classic V-shape sounding IEM, but again, it's a little bit faster. So with busier songs, it tends to sound a little bit more natural and accurate, but that's it. That's the only difference that it has with the VK4s. And now for the MT1s, the stars of this comparison. So bass is super fast. I mean, it's not super natural in tonality. It lacks a little bit of, you know, that that body that bass needs to sound actually warm, but it's not necessarily a very bad thing. Again, super fast bass, you know, it doesn't have a super, I mean, it doesn't have a lot of body, so it might sound a little bit muted for some people. But what about the mids? And well, let me give you a close-up of them because I don't want you to be staring at my floor too much. So the mids on the VK4s are very warm. I really like the tonality that they have. Not necessarily that this is a super natural tonality or anything like that. It's just that male vocals sound super nice. Female vocals are a little bit recessed. Well, vocals in general are a little bit recessed, but again, mids have a very nice warmth to them. You know, they are very soft, yet instrument separation is really nice. And well, I would say again that tonality is kind of wacky sometimes, but I mean for I believe for like $10 I believe that the VK4s are going on right now, you know, you can ask that much for that price. But yeah, mids very warm yet very nice. And well, the mids on the EDXs are actually kind of meh, I would say. They aren't super exciting. Again, they have a little bit of warmth going on, but not as much as with the VK4s. But I mean, they are siding a little bit more into let's say neutral kind of mids. They are okay, I would say. Instrument separation again is really nice for the price. And well, yeah, like I said, vocals are, let's say, they aren't as forward as you would think that they would be, but they aren't recessed also. So again, kind of neutral mids. They don't have anything going on, either good or bad. So yeah, these are a safe bet if you don't want to, you know, take a risk into getting like a IEM with shouty vocals or something like that. And what about the MT1s? Well, the mids on the MT1s are actually kind of the same story as with the EDXs in my opinion. They aren't super exciting, but these excel with instrument separation. So the MT1s have the best instrument separation out of three IEMs, which is crazy. I mean, these are again like $10 I believe or something like that, so super impressive. I mean, it's not like super hi-fi, but considering for how cheap you can get this, it's like actually impressive. Again, the mids are a little bit lean, they don't have too much warmth to them. They are definitely a little bit better than with the EDXs. I mean, vocals sound a little bit more clear, both female and male. So yeah, I mean, instrument separation is, I would say, the main, let's say, star on the MT1s. Of course, that depends on your kind of listening preferences and anything like that, but in my experience, instrument separation is actually great. And well, what about treble? This is where we get into some spicy territory. If you are really observant, you might have noticed that I actually have them lined up as which one has the spiciest treble. So the treble on the VK4s is actually, I would say, a little bit muted. It doesn't have much going on. It's a little bit boring. So yeah, if you are looking for treble, the VK4s are going to let you down because again, these are more of a warm, bassy, dark sounding IEM. And now, the treble on the EDXs, on the other hand, is actually really nice. It's not super fatiguing, though it leans a little bit into being thin and a little bit shouty at times, but nothing super offensive. So yeah, this is I would say the more balanced sounding because I believe that it has the same amount of bass and treble. So yeah, this is the most V-shaped sounding out of the three, but that doesn't mean that the treble is actually super detailed or anything like that. Again, I would say that is kind of the most gentle out of the three because it doesn't have super spicy cymbal crashes or anything like that. And well, the MT1s, I would say, are actually the polar opposite of the VK4s. The treble on this is actually really nice. So don't get me wrong, the treble is a little bit spicy, and what that means is that cymbal crashes and all of that sounds a little bit too in your face. It's a little bit too forward, at least for my taste. But that doesn't mean that it's super fatiguing or thin or so. If you are into that, these are going to be excellent. So yeah, I mean, there is not a lot of let's say in-depth analysis of this because I mean these are $10 or something like that. So I would say that digital retrieval is about on par. These are a little bit more. Soundstage, actually the VK4s are the best, and well, instrument separate, these are the best. So I mean, it all depends on what you like. So for me, in this super low budget price bracket, it's all about what flavor of frequency response you like. You want something super bassy or something super trebly or somewhere in between. So again, detailing, imaging and all of that comes as a bonus. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if these have like very bad instrument separation or if soundstage on this is super intimate or anything like that. I would care more of like how good is the treble, how good is the bass, how good are the mids. And for the price, these three are super nice. So it all depends on what you like. So, summary of all that I just said. For me, at this price point, it depends more on what you are looking for. You are looking for a basic IEM, a more or less balanced sounding IEM, or a treble focused IEM. It all depends on that. You can't go wrong with any of these three IEMs. These are super nice if you are just getting started into this rabbit hole of IEMs. Again, for $10 you get great detailing, great soundstage, great instrument separation in all of these three. Yes, the MT1s have better instrument separation than the VK4s, but the VK4s have better soundstage than on the MT1s. And well, the EDXs are kind of in the middle, they are not nor good nor bad nor bassy nor trebly. They are let's say the most balanced option out of the three. You can get all of these three with mics and all of that. So yeah, the mic is pretty serviceable in all of these three. I prefer the mic on the VK4s, and well, these three are excellent for gaming. And I don't game with IEMs that much, but yeah, if you are looking for a budget gaming IEM, whichever of these three is fine. And well, so yeah, bassy, not so bassy, and super trebly. And well, that will be pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for 300 subscribers. That's crazy. I never thought that I would be able to reach that amount of subscribers, but thank you very much. And well, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere or anything like that. If you want to have kind of my life updates and all of that, follow my Instagram. I'll post kind of cute photos there, and I post updates on there and good stuff like that. And well, again, that will be pretty much it. If you are interested in whichever of these three IEMs, I will have links in the description so you can buy them. Don't worry, they are an affiliate link, so you are not giving me money or anything like that. And well, again, thank you so much for watching, and don't worry, I will be keeping posting reviews. Just give me some time. So next review is going to be about the KB Ear Neons. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.